Hello everyone and welcome back for another video. I asked all of you on my Instagram account to send me in your favourite medical memes, and here I am today reacting to them. What lunch break? What lunch break? Basically, I always get asked like when my lunch break is, and it's like, mate, I take my lunch break at a desk, or I take it in like a room that has a zero reception, that has no windows, and that has a TV program to watch like Bargain Hunt or something. It's like the most depressing shit ever. Oh my god, this always happens. And the thing is, it's always the men. We only had this last night as well when I was in A&E, and I was like, there was some screaming coming down from down the corridor, and I was like, what is going on? Literally, it sounds like someone was being murdered. I walked up to the cubicle and it was a guy with tattoos getting bloods taken. I will never understand, and I don't think I'll ever get close to understanding, but so I've actually come so close to saying this to patients, especially when I'm working in the minors department. We have patients come in who say, oh, when I do this and this side of my chest hurts and so on, and obviously you have to take it seriously and like you take a full history, but I get so close to being like, well, just don't do that. I'm joking. Oh my god. So basically, when I go up to the labs, you go past the pathology lab, and sometimes you have to hand in a sample there. I kid you not, it smells of a mixture of poo, vomit, piss and pus. It is like, I just don't understand how people work there. It just stinks and I feel so sorry for them. So this happens to me with literally every single older patient, and it's so cute though. I just don't know how it works, but I will ask something and they'll look at me blankly, and then one of their relatives will say the exact same thing in the exact same volume and tone, and they'll be like, oh yeah, no. And I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna take that answer. This is, so basically our infection control team are the ladies that wear like blue nursing uniforms with like the yellow around their collars, I think. And every time I see them, so you know my ring here, I just go and make it look like wedding bands, because you're not allowed to wear rings with stones. And actually, if you really delve into the research, there is no evidence to show that rings with stones are actually more infectious or anything than single bands. So it's just silly, it's just a rule that's there, and it's just something they implement, and they have like a little power trip over it. So every time I see them, I'm just like, Oh, this was me every single exam. Anyone who knows me and exams knows how stressed I used to get, and it would come out and I'd be like, oh my god, so okay, the pass mark is like 50%, and so there was this many questions, and then and I'll be like, oh my god, I think I only just missed the pass mark by like 2 marks. And it's like, mate, you don't even know what you got right and wrong. Just stop doing it. So if this is you, advice from me, just stop. So this happened to me in one of my OSCEs. Basically, I don't know what happens and I don't know why it happens, but when you do these things in front of other people, it just goes wrong and you just look so stupid. And then the patient, especially the patients, are like, what the hell, do you even know how to do this? Basically, this happened to me in my OSCE. I had to put gloves on for, I think it was a catheter, and what I did was we gelled our hands, and that was our way of showing that we were washing our hands and blah blah blah. And obviously, because my hands were still wet, I was trying to put on the gloves and it just wasn't going on. And legit, it took me like a whole 60 seconds of my OSCE station to put these gloves on. And then lo and behold, on my OSCE feedback, what did I get? Oh, what did she actually say? I think it was like, practice how to put gloves on. Practice how to put gloves on. I was like, mate, I know how to put gloves on. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, this happens, especially on night shifts. So we all have like pages, like bleeps, and you get like fast bleep. It's called like an adult emergency, and it tells you the location, and you probably know your hospital by then, so you know exactly where to go. And then literally, because most of your team are in different areas of the hospital, by the time you get onto the corridor where you're supposed to be, like literally like a whole crowd of people are like getting together and then walking up, and it's like, oh yeah, hey, and then like walking really fast. So yeah, this definitely happens. Okay, anyone who's watched my last video will know that I get so irritated with patients calling ambulances for just minor things, and just because, anyways, I'm not going to go into it, whatever, but this is so true. Like, you know, you call, okay, So in the UK it's 999, not 911. And then they'll call and they'll exaggerate, blah, blah, blah. And then the paramedic, you can see, like, you know when the paramedic's pissed off, because they'll write, walked in, patient sitting comfortably on chair. And it's like, really? Like, anyways, I'm gonna stop. This is me in A&E, basically. So when nurses do their ECGs, so in the UK it's called ECG, I know in the US it's called EKG, they have to have it signed, basically they have to have it checked and signed by a doctor. And so they'll be walking around looking for doctors to sort of like run through and make sure there's nothing obvious that's jumping out that they need to escalate the patient, like as an emergency. And you can see them walking around and I'm just like, yeah. I'm just like, oh, I need to get into it and do it more. I do it when they come up to me. I don't say no, but if I can see them like scanning the room to try and look for a doctor, I'm just like, oh, I don't know why patients do this. Like, literally they come in themselves, and then it's like, oh, I don't want bloods. Oh, I don't want my blood pressure taken. It's like, why are you here? Why? Seriously. Oh, I did this like all the time. So basically we were in 5th year, and that's when we had our psychiatry placement, and we were going through personality disorders, and I was just thinking, sitting there being like, that girl, she definitely has narcissistic like personality disorder. My sister, she definitely has this. My husband, yeah, definitely. Oh my god, it makes sense now. And I was literally doing that for everything. But if you really wanted to, you can diagnose everyone with a personality disorder. It's just medicalizing things. But yeah, that's definitely something I did. Oh, and this last one, yes, especially when you're on like your last night shifts, and then you can see like the day team coming in, and you know that you're gonna hand over in like the next minute or so. You're like, oh, where have you been? This was such a shit night. I can't wait to get out of here and go to bed. Thank you very much for watching, guys. So that's the end of the video. If you'd like, you can send me some more medical memes on my Instagram account, which is @thejuniordoc. Please subscribe and also like this video, and leave me comments below if you want me to do a second one. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.